Hi guys, my name is Latte and this is Simple Crypto, where we're gonna keep things simple. Right, today I wanted to make a video about how to recognize when the the bull market is starting and when the bear market is ending, and counterwise. So in front of us we got this kind of chart. As you can see, we've got the down wedge and the downtrend. So remember, always when we're doing charting, we have to remember that the trend is our friend, so we have to look for the trends. And this is going to tell us what's going to happen in the future. Alright, so I've got this kind of chart in front of me, and make sure if you're making this kind of charting, you have this toggle lock scale off, because you're going to get different kind of chart here and it's not going to look the same at all. So because the price is more evenly spread out when it is off. So this way we can draw the trend lines and they're going to look well as they're supposed to look. We can make it look better, and they're evenly spread out. So this is the right way to do it, I think, in my opinion at least. Alright, so what do we have here? Well, first of all, before we get into how to recognize when the bull market is starting, when the bear market is ending, we have to look at the history, and I'm going to explain a little bit what's going on right now. Take a look at the history. I'm going to tell you why I've got the bottom here. So I've got the bottom at 1800, and with a secondary bottom of 1000, approximately around $1,200. So I have to explain you the history first, so you can understand why I've got these lines over here. And guys, I've got the time around the time as well. So let's look at the history of 2013 to 2015. Does it look familiar? And let's check it out again. There we go. They're right here, right now. And this is the 2013 to 2015. So we got another line drawn here. And now I'm going to explain why did I draw this line here. So let's zoom in a bit closer. And this, guys, this is on the weekly chart. So make sure you got it on the weekly chart, and we go on from there. So there is this start of a healthy, so-called healthy trend. So we're not going parabolic either. We went parabolic here, but we came down pretty quickly, or in a few months' time. So we hit this trend once, and there is another hit touch on it here. The time between that from here till the third touch, it's around 9 months. I think it's January 2013 till September 2013. So 9 months. So this is before it went parabolic. So so I just draw the lines. As I told you guys, the trend is your friend. We have to draw. I mean, there's another ways to do it, another ways to make this technical analysis. I've been researching these charts for a very long time, so I mean the BTC chart especially. So I'm gonna see something amazing. Check this out. Now we got a falling wedge here. We've got the resistance trend line here, and we got a support trend line over here. And check it out. Where the prices are, where the lines are crossing, we've got it's around $220 around. And guys, we've got the bottom here, as you can see. Yeah, I thought that was wow, what kind of coincidence, So I was gonna try this with the recent chart right now. So I made this blue line, light blue line. You see, again, we've got like a start here of a healthy trend, and we've got 3 touches here. So we've got what was the timeline? It's September 15th, the first touch, and August 16th, so around 11 months. But the thing is, we didn't go straight away parabolic here, so that's why I drew this secondary line where we've got a few touches until here before we go parabolic. And this timeline is was it September 15th till March 7th, 2017. All right, so that was September. It's around what's going to be 1.5 years around, something like that. So we got a healthy trend line going for 1.5 years. So this is why I drew this, and this is how we get the bottom. This is how I got the bottom. So we'll see if this happens. Never mind. This video was about how to recognize when the bull market is starting and when the bear market is over. So I'm gonna show you something really cool now, and just by simply using the RSI, and we don't need, I mean, you can use other tools as well, but I wanted to explain as simply as possible so you guys understand and you guys see with your own eyes on what's happened. So I've got the stock RSI. Let's get rid of the stock RSI here, and this. All right, make sure this is on a weekly. So we're gonna check out the weekly RSI. We have to check out again. We have to check out the history of 2013 to 2015, so we can understand how this happened and what can we expect in the future. So you see these trend lines here, and once it's gotten off this trend line, it means on the normal chart it gives you a sign that all right, the new trend is starting. So we know there's after the bear market there's a accumulation time. So we're gonna draw a line from here, so we see this healthy trend, so till there you go, and another line. Let's make this bigger so I can draw the lines a bit easier so you guys see what's going on. Alright, so we've got this kind of looking chart. Right, so this has been going on for 1 year. So this is 30th of December until here it's February. Yeah, a bit over a year. And as you can see, this confirmed. So this confirmed. Well, it's even confirmed here that the RSI went off. So this confirmed that we basically changed the trend, and now that we're getting in accumulation phase. So what do we need to do here? This is really important, I think, at least in my opinion. So once it has broken the trend on the RSI and the weekly RSI, we know that we're gonna get some kind of a small run on Bitcoin, let's say 50 to 100% maybe. Here we had how much, 235 till this was around 30% run. So nevertheless, we always know this is a golden rule. We're gonna double bottom, so we're gonna test the bottom again. So when this RSI this trend line gets broken on the RSI, we simply take the line on the support and we start accumulating. We start accumulating here, and this is how we get in the bottom around. And I forgot to tell you, over here where the lines cross, I don't know if you can notice there's this a weeks, and this is exactly why because you know, when we talk about fractals and this kind of stuff, on the cross lines there's always like energy points which they're bursting, and I'm going to show you on the recent chart of the BTC chart. Well, few this kind of spots. So this is why I also expect we're gonna have. Sorry guys, I got the free version. Yes, I'm a cheap guy. This is why I expect we're gonna have wicks as well, and it's not gonna last very much because here it's 2000, let's say $205. It went down to $150, something like that. Yes, $150. So this is going to be an enormous opportunity for us to buy over here. Right, so let's go further on the chart. So now we know we got accumulation phase, we accumulate. So we broke the RSI, we broke this trend, we know we are supposed to start accumulating. Let's go and see what's happening now. So now we got like, we know we got an accumulation phase, after that comes the bull run. But first we start always with a healthy trend, and which goes parabolic at one point. So how do we know when to sell and when to buy on this? How do we sell on and how do we know when has the bull run finished? So I'll check this out. Let's say the accumulation phase started here, and now we can see here around that the RSI has been as high as how high is this? Something like 96. So we're gonna look for this kind of something like 90 to 96. We're gonna look for this kind of well, when the bull run starts, we're gonna look for this kind of top around. There we go, 85. So once we have the first stop, what do? We just draw a straight line over there. So just imagine that we don't have anything here yet, right? So we drew a straight line. Let's oh, this is not that straight, so let's make it straight like that. There you go, a straight line. We know we're in a bull run, and what is this line now? Well, this line is a strong sell point. So always when it hits this line, it means sell. It's a sell signal, because we're going down from here. So you see here there is the price is around $1,000, and it's fall down to 750. So 25% in Bitcoin, which is a lot. And always on the RSI, we have to adjust the trend line accordingly. So if we sold here, now we have it doesn't matter, we can sell here, it doesn't matter, we're still gonna profit. But always adjust the trend line. So the trend line goes something like this now. All right, there we go. What else do we have to look? Now, what else do we notice? We have the bottom, two bottoms. There we go. We have a bottom line. And this is our RSI trend right now. And guys, this trend has been going on for January 2016 till January 2018. So this trend has been going on for 2 years. For 2 years that it hasn't been broken from up or down, as you can see on the chart. So if we learn where we have to sell, so we've got our sell signals always here, and check it out. Always when it touches the line, sell. And we got the last touch, sell. I mean, sell and buy, of course, you know. Now we have buy signals here. This is the buy signal at the bottom. But in this chart, you know, we have to look also the dailies, when the daily RSI and the daily charts, of course. I'm just showing you the weekly chart, but in the weekly chart, there's a secondary buy, like entry secondary buy, which is here. And there is this kind of trend. This is a secondary. Nevertheless, we're not talking about that, when to sell, when to buy, but I want to make you guys know that when the RSI goes this high, it is time to sell. Definitely, it's a screaming sell signal on this when we have a bull run. All right. So let's say the RSI, we would have sold here. Let's say we would have sold here. It touched the line. We would have sold at 19,000. So we would have sold the top. And let's say we would have bought the bottom here. We would have bought at around, let's say here. This is the bottom. At around 10,000. So how do we play this? You know, we've bought at the 10,000, and now we see the 2-year support trend line on the RSI broke. So we have to think about it, you know, when this breaks, this is a strong signal that, you know, the bull market is over, you know, the bear market is taking over. It is as simple as that, guys. It really is, you know, check it out. I mean, the history tells us this. And you got like a beautiful like trend line on the RSI, although like on the charts it looks completely different, but the RSI is holding this trend for 2 years. So once it breaks, we have to prepare, and we have to think like what we're gonna like do next. And this is not a time to panic, because always, even if we break, let's say we bought here again at the 10,000 level, we know we're gonna like test. We have to go up to test the resistance once. So what do we have here? We have like, let's say we bought here, and we have a strong resistance. You know, we have strong resistance lines here. So we just put the resistance line there. We can put it a bit lower than it is for any case. So let's put it to 11,000. Let's put it to 1150. There you go. The resistance lines is there. And there you go, guys. This is when you have the free version. I have to start paying for this crap. So we would have sold here at 1150. So we sold here, bought at 10,000. We're still gonna make some profit. And now we know the trend line is broken and the bears are taking over. So where are we heading next? So we've got trend lines here. Let's do a trend line also on the RSI. Let's do it like this. So we've got the support there, and we use these first 2 lines here. No, like that. It's gonna look something like that. Let's zoom in and see how it is. It's gonna look something like that. This doesn't matter, you know, we have to confirm, you know, a bit longer time that it went out. So even if it goes just a little bit, you know, it's not 100% sure. It has to like we have to go up a little bit further, or just, you know, get out of this line much further. So, you know, we've confirmed that the bear market is over. Nevertheless, what does this tell you guys? What does this tell you? Well, it's telling me, you know, we're not out. when we check out the both trends, we are not out yet, you know. This trend has been going on since January 18th. It's going on for a year, exactly a year until here. And if I show you on the RSI, I think at this point we're over here. So if we look at the history, this is exactly where we are. So the capitulation hasn't happened yet. And why do I say this? Because check out the volume bars when the capitulation has happened, and check out the bull market when the bull market has, like, the confirmation of the bull market has started. So if we zoom in, you can see this is the accumulation phase. Check it out. That was the long candle, and this is the capitulation candle. So we have to look for the volume as well. And not yet have we got this kind of capitulation candle. So this is why I think, you know, what I'm doing right now is waiting for us to touch the trend line, because I'm pretty sure we're going to touch it. Either we're going to touch it at the 4,000 level, we're just going to go straight before we go down, or we're going to maybe go up, but the tops is 450, 4,500, and it's going to be somewhere in between 4. Maybe we're going to test again this line here. You know, it's 4,100. You know, we're going to test again this over here, and we're going to head down afterwards. And so you understand really simply on the RSI. So once we break these lines, well, the trend line has broken. So let's say I'm wrong. Let's say I'm wrong here, and I've sold at 4,000. Guys, if this happens, so we're gonna break the. Let's say I've sold here. We've broken the trend line. We're gonna test the 350 level again. So, you know, that's why I'm not worried about selling here. And not that I'm a financial advisor. You know, don't take it as a financial advice, because I'm not. You know, I'm an amateur who's still learning this. And I love like technical analysis. I loved fractals a long time, years before like started doing technical analysis. You know, I see fractals everywhere, and I see the trends everywhere. So, you know, I just thought it would be cool for you guys to, you know, see something very simple yet powerful, you know, on how to look at the trends. And this is why we have to look far away. You know, don't look at the 4. Of course, if you do daily trade, I look at the 4 hour, look at the 1 hour. I don't do that. You know, I try to concentrate on the long-term trend and accumulation here at these points. So this is how we're going to benefit the best, in my opinion, because it's just too much of a work, you know, looking at the charts all the time, because this, you know, this tells you where we're going. It really does. You know, it's once we break this, you know, the trend is different, you know. And check this out about the energy points. Forgot to tell you. So we were a long time at this phase around 6,000, and this is what I wanted to tell you about, like how waves move, fractals, and energy. So we see we've broken a little bit. The trend is a bit broken here, but it is because the energy has been like concentrated in it. So imagine if this is like a strong magnets, and also this bottom has been a strong magnet, and this kind of a trampoline is when it gave up a little bit, and after that it pushed the price down like with a really like brutal force, and we got wrecked over there. That is exactly what happened. All right, so, you know, what do I expect from the future? This is what I also wanted to talk about. Now, the point of this video was, you know, to show you guys how to simply see when the bear market is over and when the bull market is starting. And next phase is the accumulation phase. So So I'm pretty sure, guys, if you ask my opinion, not that I'm a financial advisor again, but I'm pretty sure we're going over here, and we're going to have a capitulation candle to the 2200. So, but this is going to be a strong bottom, like 1800 to 2000. You know, so it's going to be a great accumulation. You know, it's going to be a great accumulation point at between 1800 and 2000. There's no doubt about it. But how long is it going to last? Now that's a different question. Maybe it's a different topic, and we may be getting off the subject. But this is how I'm going to end this video. You know, to tell you guys, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and don't get depressed if this, you know, if you don't see these prices all year long. Not that I'm negative about this, but I'm positive. You know, I mean the $4,000 price. You know, I don't expect myself. I don't expect us seeing 4,000 until the end of this year, maybe December at the earliest. You know, it might go even next year. It is because, you know, the cycle is much longer than the previous cycle. So, you know, and there's going to be a lot of disappointed people. You know, they're going to sell and they're going to get out of the market. I just want you to, you know, don't be depressed. I just want you to know that don't be depressed. Take this, you know, as an opportunity of a lifetime. You know that this is going to last for a year, and you're going to have 1 year time to accumulate this cheap. You know, we're not going to have these prices again. I don't think so. You know, I think, you know, the next cycle is going to be beyond our belief. You know, so if this happened, you know, this is a really, you know, possible scenario that is going to occur. So, you know, do not lose hope. Just know it is a cycle. You know, it is an accumulation phase. I'm gonna like accumulate always at the bottom. You know, always 1800, 2000. It's a great, if we go there. You know, if we break, of course, if we break this, you know, then we're gonna like adjust according to the markets. You know, if this breaks, you know, I'll make another video and just tell you guys, you know, I was wrong. The bottom isn't here, and we are like hitting the bottom. But we have no evidence of that yet. You know, we have this down wedge that, you know, it just keeps going down. And another thing I wanted to tell you here, we have this 200-week moving average, which in the history of Bitcoin we've never broke. So this is why I think we're going to go all the way down, because, you know, this is a strong support, and we're going to go with another force down afterwards, you know. So take it for what it is. Don't hate me for it, please. I'm just trying to be a realist here, you know, because being realistic makes you money, you know. I mean, of course, I'm optimistic. Don't get me wrong. I'm really bullish from 2020 and further to 2022 to 2023. I really think the peak of the bull market is going to be 2022, 2023. But of what I've made my charts, I still haven't showed you anything. I know this is just a few lines, and you know, this looks really amateurish, and but, you know, I have looked into these charts for hundreds and hundreds of hours, like looking at the history, looking at the trends, at like half-an-hour trends, 5-minute trends, and, you know, I've looked into this house Bitcoin basically living. I've got it all memorized as well. So, you know, so yeah, please like this. If you found this video helpful, like the video, you know, share this video, please. You know, I wanted to get it out there, you know, so I can show some other guys which are not maybe that much in technical analysis, so they can see it like in the simple charting. So what kind of simple charting can it be, so we can know where we're heading, you know. And please comment in the comment section, you know, what kind of videos do you want me to do, because you know, I'm a pretty busy guy at work. I just got a like 1.5-year-old baby. Wife is pregnant. You know, I got a like baby coming on the way. So, you know, I'm not gonna be able to make like videos that often, but I'll try to make videos at least once a month. And you know, I wanted to make a statement and be these videos that they're powerful videos, you know. So you know, so I want you guys to learn from something from these videos. And you know, the next video I was thinking is gonna be all the mistakes I have done, you know, because I've done plenty of mistakes, you know. So I want to be like open with you guys, and you know, tell you all the mistakes I've done, and you know, what I've learned from them. And you know, because I don't want you guys making any other mistakes, you know, as I have. But saying that, it's easy to say, but it's hard to do, because I was also like let's say stubborn enough not to listen to so-called experienced guys. So you know, I wanted to make my own mistakes. I did. I made huge mistakes, and you know, since that I've only been concentrating on reading the charts. And guys, I've taken like a year of work, so I've been like studying the charts every day for the last year and a half. So this is about it, what I've got to say. Please like, comment. Thank you if you have kept until the end of the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.